Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm Nancy. This is Silky Intuitive Tarot, and we want to take a look at Monday, collective energy for you, my favorite people in the world, my audience, whoever is watching. This may ring a bell, it may not. Not all readings are meant for everyone. I think we're all smart enough to know that. Also, no, I really need to say this, guys. Don't shoot the messenger. When a psychic gives you a reading and it just is not what you want to hear, just know that they're getting messages that maybe you're meant to have, maybe more important than what it is that you see as priority. Because Spirit has you all figured out just the way they need you to be. And so if they deliver you a message that you recognize but does not make you happy, just let it be known that the potential of that situation is what the spirit energy is talking to you about. Now, that's just a little explanation of that, because I'm hearing a lot lately. Will you really, basically, honestly, one person last week actually told me, "You didn't tell me what I wanted to hear." And I thought, that is the craziest damn thing I have ever heard. Forgive me for saying so if you're watching this. That's the craziest thing I have ever heard. So, there you go. That's just my view on the whole thing. It's not a magic bullet. It's not a magic pill. There is still shitloads of work that have to go into the predictions of the tarot. You always have to drive your own damn chariot. The tarot fairy is not going to knock on your door and say, "Hello, can I help you today?" It doesn't work that way. It's you doing the work that's necessary in order to make the changes that can potentially be yours if you're paying attention to the messages. Now let's get into it. If you want a reading meant just for you, go to my Weebly website. Click onto the contact form. Tell me what you want and I'll get back to you. If you want to look at an assortment of energy videos, love videos, all 12 signs, there's a lot of information over at my Vimeo channel. You can go over there and take a look. Ooh, I'm hearing it. I want to start here. Oh, by the way, the deck for the day is the Celtic Dragon. Okay. First, we start you off. Big time energy here. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to just show you this because it may end up getting worked back into the reading. For some of you, the Queen of Swords energy. Wow. Well, this can be a hostile energy. Either that or it can just be a very sudden kind of burst of intellect that takes you to the next level. Now, if this is an actual person, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, this is just her energy. And sometimes she's an independent woman. If this is an actual person, she can be someone who has been through the trials and the tribulations of marriage and hardship, and she's suffered the loss. And so this person with this energy may be really very important to you on Monday. This can even talk about you. First, we have, right out of the gate, we have a 10, which is automatically a number 1 because we know our 10s always reduce back to 1. New beginnings. This is the Wheel of Fortune, though. This is karmic justice coming through. This is progress being made sometimes, depending on what's next to it, whether or not there are changes for the right or the wrong. But there are changes nonetheless. The Queen of Wands. Well, now we have more queen energy. Again, this can be talking about you, but we're not going to generalize so much. This is someone who has passion, desire, and maybe a fire sign, by the way. Progressing forward, yes, I see something based around desire, based around what it is that you're truly wanting to achieve. Progress, maybe finally you're seeing progress around such a thing on Monday, going into Tuesday. The Two of Swords. So, you know what, guys? This may very well, and I'm going to move the camera here. All right, better angle on the cards. Okay, so what we're really looking at here, guys, is the karmic energy. And, you know, I have to wonder if the eclipse on Sunday is going to play some role in whatever this is. You've been at a stalemate about, because the Two of Swords is about maybe having conflicting thoughts, conflicting energies that keeps you stuck, mentally frozen. Maybe not really knowing the direction that needs to be taken because you're at a stalemate. You maybe don't know which path you're supposed to be on or what choice needs to be made. It's something that you're deeply wanting. And it's also this kind of fortunate action, so it may be around money. Again, it may be around karma. It really depends. Let's see what's coming up next. Being at a standstill around something that you're wanting. And really struggling through the battle. We have the Nine of Wands. But he struggles through the battle. Not only does he struggle through the battle, but he's pretty victorious at this point. So I think that good positive changes being made with something that you've struggled with possibly. Maybe something you've been at an emotional stalemate around. Maybe it's around a relationship. This can talk about somebody's mother. I'm going to go mother real quickly here because I almost feel like we have two energies here not seeing eye to eye. A little bit of strife between a mother and a child. Can be a grown child, absolutely. This is someone who may have gone off and sought their own path at some point. We have this mother energy here saying that there's been some conflict, and this is just one particular story, but there's been some conflict for somebody. But whatever the situation is, the Nine of Wands really is about being in conflict, not seeing your way forward. After the battle, maybe you're feeling a little bit beaten up emotionally, but needing to really search your soul for what you want next in the situation. Because maybe you have suffered wounds. Maybe you have been stuck in one place. Five of Swords. Now, we have conflicting people here. This is really about being at odds with someone. So now I'm feeling a little bit more clearer that we are at odds with someone. Maybe it's someone in your workplace, someone in your family. Could again be a mother energy. But there's conflicting energy around a mother on Monday for someone. Now, I think these are battles that you have fought with this energy before. And you've really almost completely stepped away, removed yourself completely from this conflicted situation. Maybe just to gain clarity, maybe to overcome the conflicts, but I think almost we may be talking in the past energy that all of this has gone on to, because I'm going to flip some present energy here now. The Two of Pentacles. Balancing. The Ten of Pentacles. So balancing your money. For some of you, this is around your workplace. For some of you, it's going to be affecting your family. The Tower. Yeah, oh my goodness, yes. There is a conflict here for someone. We have another 10, but it is a completion. When we see the completions, we have the completion with the Tower. We have the completion with the Ten of Pentacles. We have a 9 here. And the Wheel is another 10. Oh, this is 16. I'm sorry. King of Pentacles. Yeah. For some of you, this is really about money. It's about sudden change, but it's change for the positive, which I like. We got some conflict around something that is really going to propel you forward. For whoever this is, it's a change. It's maybe a sudden change. But to me, it's change that brings about really positive change. It ends something for sure, especially with the Tower next to the Queen of Swords. This clearly removes a situation from your day, from your work day, from your life, from your environment that was possibly a negative energy. But those changes really propel you to something so much better. The Ten of Pentacles talks about that real stability. So does the King of Pentacles. Now, he can really be talking about your security, what you're doing. Maybe the conflict was connected to your money, your finances in some way. The Two of Pentacles is the choice. It's the choice. It's the choice to stay balanced while you do many things. And you may find yourself wanting a little bit, you're going to feel a little bit off balance if all of your elements aren't lined up. If you're in a conflict of some kind, an inner conflict even, you're going to feel a little bit out of sorts, a little bit out of balance with your life, especially during a time of real change for someone. Pardon my coffee cup. Now, so we've got accelerated motion forward. And for, I think, a majority of you, the change is going to feel very sudden. It's not going to be earth-shattering. It's actually going to be quite clear and quite positive. It may be something you've fought for a while. But we've got the energy of a real positive change coming in your life. clear changes around your finances, your security. So for some of you, this could be a bump up at work. Money coming out of nowhere. Now we have another 10. So you guys are going through some completions. And I think that energy is really coming from this eclipse that we're having on Sunday. Now, this 10 is really about accomplishment in this situation, working through the imbalance of something happening maybe suddenly. And really, the footing is great. Once you catch your footing here, life is going to change. So once you embrace the change comes on, and it comes on big for someone. Maybe family money, promotion, stocks coming through. It can even be like a bank loan that you've been waiting to come through. So you can complete one cycle of your life and start something new. But it's progress, it's satisfaction with the progress that you're making in whatever the situation refers to in your life. Now we have the Lovers. Now the Lovers brings about a lot of things. But what it's really about is making a choice. It's making a choice that's heart over head. It's emotionally driven, sometimes carelessly, because it's a choice that can come with backlash. Do you understand what I'm saying by that? It's a choice that can come with repercussions, with monumental changes in your life, because it is going to be here, just diagonal to the conflict, to the Tower, and to this emotional choice. That emotional choice brings you, though, closer to that complete fulfillment. The Nine of Pentacles, it really does feel very much for some of you. It is about money. It is about your path in life and making a choice that may bring sudden change to your world, but it's positive change. And there may be emotion wrapped up in it. Clearly, with the Lovers, it's about being very emotionally wrapped up in whatever conclusion this is going to bring. The Nine of Pentacles is having enough to share, enough to go around, enough for not only yourself to have a happy life, but for those around you. Making a choice that's going to possibly, you may have to make a decision around this quickly. It may be something you've been stuck on for a while, and you're finally being expected to make a choice on what it is that you're wanting to do. There's clarity, though. There's a sense of independence, yes. Nine of Pentacles is all about that sense of independence. So is the Queen of Swords. So this may be saying you may have to expect to be alone for a while this change happens. The Hangman, like I said, You may have to hang out, just stay idle, remain in limbo, make some sacrifices, even. But the ultimate goal is that whatever you've been suspended over, I think this again is you're needing to come out of that stalemate. Maybe this is saying it's time to come out of the stalemate because a decision around a change really needs to happen, especially if you are the Queen of Cups, or Wands, I'm sorry. If this Queen of Wands represents you, this change, the Hangman is saying it's probably time to come out of that state of limbo. I'm trying not to use my hands so much, it's just not working. Okay, we're moving on. The Seven of Cups. Wow. Choosing. Sweeping the illusion away. Moving the clouds that has maybe been a veil in front of your judgment. Taking down those rose-colored glasses and really making a solid choice that's being expected of you. The clarity's there. This is the Queen of Swords. The clarity is there. In a situation where maybe you hadn't had so much clarity before. Clarity is now showing itself. I think I'm just going to do maybe 3 more. The Knight of Pentacles. The changes coming around finances. That delivery of the security, the delivery of these changes. He brings it, and he can bring it slow. But the Ten of Swords says you're over it. You're over the pain. You're over the possible disappointment from the past. The things that have happened in the past are now taking you to a new place. This is another 10. This is another 1. It's another positive change. This is mental clarity. The Ten of Swords is that last offense. It's the last abuse. It's that last negative thought. It's all connected to the change. Whatever the change this Knight of Pentacles delivers, it delivers an end to negative inner dialogue. It brings an end to negative thinking about your situation, about other people. And it brings clarity. It gets rid of the negative and brings clarity, which I really like. The Six of Cups. Well, this is it for today. Today's reading. Six of Cups is a connection to the past. It's connection to the past for someone. And what we end up with on the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands now. So what this is a connection to, for some of you, it's a connection to a partner. Because we have your partner here. We have the partner here. Queen of Wands, meet the King of Wands. This is a situation that's connected, yes, to a couple. Now this is this is a couple that has history. This could be a job where you have history. It could be a family business where there is history. I feel there is a strong connection to family, especially with all of these tens. So for some of you, it's going to be a family business, a family relationship. making a choice around it with clarity and letting go of the things that no longer work anymore. Because you're being asked right here in the first card to end old cycles that no longer work and embrace the new. Because the karmic wheel wants to move forward. It wants to propel you forward. It wants to propel you forward. So, I think that's about what I have for you today, guys. Watch for this again tomorrow. Maybe we'll pick up on it for Tuesday. But this is for Monday. Good luck to you. Reach out to me if you want a private reading of your own. It's the Weebly link in Vimeo. A whole bunch going on over there. The link is also here for you. And take care of yourselves through this on Monday. Whoever this is invoking, you're being expected to make a choice. Just know that it's going to be the right choice for whoever it is. That this is your cycle. This is the completion that you're being expected of. Now, like I said, we're coming out of this Ring of Fire eclipse. May have an awful lot to do with what's changing for us between Sunday and Monday, Tuesday, and out of the shadow of this eclipse, however long it's taking. Several days, possibly, maybe even up to a week. So that's just my general interpretation. I am not an astrologer, nor do I want to be. So, guys, anyway, take care of yourselves, one another. I'll be back again tomorrow with another daily. I am picking up again with the monthlies for March and April, general readings. Love it, Vimeo. Those will start up again tomorrow. And until the next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And peace.